big challenges facing HP and Dell, and we got Ben Pimentel of MarketWatch joining us from San Francisco. Ben, they're both reporting this week. What are analysts wanting to hear?
Well, Dell is going to be reporting after the market closes today, and then HP reports tomorrow. The big question is the state of the PC market. As you know, it was taking a hit from weakness in its consumer, and it was aggravated by the hard disk drive shortage resulting from the Thailand flooding disaster. But that's expected to change sometime in the second half, so the outlook will be key for both companies.
Peter, what are you looking for when you think about these companies?
Didn't we have a headline on our site today that said the HP printer business was a little weaker than they had expected?
There's been speculative. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about weaknesses in HP's printer business, but at the same time, there's been a lot of strength in the server side of the business for both HP and Dell, given the push towards cloud computing as companies upgrade their data center technology.
Now, we care about these two companies particularly because in some ways they're seen as bellwethers, aren't they? They have their fingers in all sorts of different parts of the economy. Business is doing well, they sell more servers, more PCs, more printers. Business is doing badly. Is that right? Is that a fair assessment of the situation?
Yes, definitely, especially for PCs. One thing that analysts are monitoring is just the strength of the PC refresh cycle in the corporate sector, given that a lot of companies are still upgrading to Windows 7 from Windows XP, and that's of course giving a boost to a lot of PC sales. So that's expected to continue benefiting both Dell and HP, since they're very strong in those markets.
So are those refresh cycles getting longer and longer? Because it seems to me that when PCs started becoming popular with everyone in the early 90s, you got one every other year because the software just got upgraded so much and needed so much more juice than the computer can provide. But now it doesn't seem that way. Is that a fair assessment?
Yes, definitely. I mean, one big factor was really the rollout of the new Windows operating system, and of course the need for more security, and also with networks being upgraded. They already postponed a lot of these purchases for many companies, but now the PC refresh cycle is in full gear.
Peter, both these companies also basically produce on the retail side commodity products, don't they?
Yeah,
I mean, an HP and a Dell, what's the difference?
And did we mention iPad yet today?
No, we didn't mention the iPad.
I'm surprised iPad hasn't come up. Ben, are people thinking about what the iPad means for both Dell and HP, or are they so big and their business is so diversified that the iPad's impact on PC sales isn't showing up there?
Excuse me?
Ben?
Yeah.
Can you hear us? Could you hear Peter?
They didn't catch the last
Okay, well, Peter was saying, what impact is the iPad going to do to these two companies? Is it going to trash HP and Dell?
Right. There's the big talk is about how the iPad and tablets in general are cannibalizing segments of the notebook market. And that's been a debate that's been going on for the last 2 years. In terms of diversification, actually one thing that's interesting with HP and Dell is they're both really trying to get out or de-emphasize the commodity businesses that they have, and pushing up the corporate IT market and emphasizing more of the higher margin segments of that market. That's why most of them, both companies have seen their revenues actually slip over the last few quarters as they focus more on servers, data center technologies, and IT services.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, because it's hard to see the retail products as anything other than commodities. Anyway, thank you very much, Ben Pimentel of the Wall Street Journal, of MarketWatch out in San Francisco. We really appreciate your time today.